morning, everyone. It's an honor to speak in front of you. Let me explain the reason I stand in here. It's for discuss about the unequal distribution of electricity, especially in Indonesia, that connected with affordable and clean energy goals. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Natalie Ananda Petrian, number 31.
Have you imagined we live and do our activities without electricity in this era? It must be awful, right? But unfortunately, it's happened to some of us. They have to survive and doing their activity by stick to the traditional things like they even have to use candle or lantern for their light. So their condition is totally different with ours. The problem is caused by many factors. The first factor is that there is still a lot of use of non-renewable energy. Some of them depend on wood or coal for cooking and heating, which is harmful for the environment. Every energy production makes pollution and currently contributes to global warming, where the amount of non-renewable energy is limited, so it's possible that it will run out someday. If used continuously, this energy will run out even faster. Unfortunately, until now, humans still depend on non-renewable energy to generate electricity. It's important to find a solution to decrease it. One of the solutions is changing our lifestyle with renewable energy. As long as our environment is compatible, why do we realize it? With all renewable energy which is abundant availability, it doesn't produce a pollution or carbon emission and trains people to be independent in pursuing their own energy. The other factor is caused by the lack of development for the electricity infrastructure. The quality and quantity for electricity infrastructure in Indonesia has made unequal distribution of electricity. More than 3,700 villages or remote areas in Indonesia still can experience of using the electricity and find out how helpful it is. In some areas like Kalimantan Island, the distribution of the energy is still less than 80%, and even Papua Island is still less than 50%. But in some areas, there's an increase like Java Island, that being one of the most highest capacity of electricity, but still increase around 11% only for fulfilling people's need in Java Island for electricity. To increasing the supply of local system, the reach of electricity service can expand in remote village. The government is still trying to increasing the electrification ratio and speed up the energy transition by targeting local resources. This electrification ratio concerns fairness or equality in accessing electricity. Electrification ratio not only for make sure about availability of electricity supply that practical, affordable and reliable, but also can giving access to education and medication. These two things become the crucial elements, so that must be thwarted if their access is being terminated. Another factor caused by people who are selfish and even overuse the electricity. This will not only affect humans, but we also damage the environment again, because the amount of carbon emission will also increase. And this can eliminate the opportunity of others who until now still cannot access electricity easily, because the electricity capacity is still unable to meet all the electricity needs of all people, especially in Indonesia. Again, this really needs to be realized, at least starting from self-introspection, like have we really care and use electricity in moderation, or have we made a habit of saving electricity? Because if not from ourselves, then this effort will not run and just stop at people who care. It's not only about those who don't have access to electricity, but also about the environment. We are still dependent on the environment, so even if we act careless, we still feel the loss. Those who haven't been able to access electricity needs to be prioritized so that electricity can enter their area. Even though it's still limited, at least they get the opportunity to feel the electricity. It takes time to find energy that can provide all electricity needed. So we have to give them a chance by starting to use energy sparingly and by caring for those who are not yet access electricity. We can train our empathy for others. So we need to take a role by giving awareness to public to use electricity as they're needed. We have to realize that unequality of distribution of electricity is really giving damage to other people. And as human beings, we thought about caring for each other. A sympathy and empathy that build for each individual. So it's already become our responsibility to make sure that we uphold their rights to also get electricity. For those of us that lucky enough to ease the access of electricity, we should have to help others as hard as possible. So, I hope with this speech can encourage you all to realize the importance of the equal distribution of electricity and the cause of the unequal, so we can keep digging for a more solution that efficient, practical, and also effective. And with all my respect, I say thank you.